Into the arena, the Don Juan Banks WrestleMania 31 has already taken place March the 29th, 2015. And I have to tell you, I'm giving this shit a 10 out of 10. I lived WrestleMania moments today because this WrestleMania delivered on all scales. I know some people might be mad that I say these things because I give WWE a lot of flack, but let me go to my favorite moment. You know what I was really into: Sting versus Triple H. Great wrestling. Sting still got it. Triple H, he utilized his brawling style. And he was a cheater. He was a dirty heel. He would do whatever it took to win. And when Sting was ready to finish him off with Scorpion Deathlock, he had DX come down. Remember when DX, they drove down to WCW and the WCW gate closed? That's when Eric Bischoff was running it. They wanted to get payback on Sting for all those years, and they got their opportunity. And then when they came down and Sting cleared house, the NWO came down. And you know how the NWO and Sting relationship was. It was up and down, but he was part of the Wolfpack. And when they say you join the NWO, it's for life. Although X-Pac was part of it, but he left for DX. But that's a different story for a different day. Guys fired by Eric Bischoff, but they helped Sting, and then Shawn Michaels with the super kick, and then that wasn't even enough. And Triple H, they had the baseball. It was the baseball bat versus the sledgehammer. Took the baseball bat, hit it in the middle, broke the sledgehammer. Later in the match, took the sledgehammer, knocked him out. Can you believe that? What a match! Turn that sound off. So, yeah. Let's go through WrestleMania. That was my moment. Some other moments we're just gonna run through real quick. We don't want to waste all your time. The Undertaker beat Bray Wyatt in a great match. It wasn't that great, but I accept it for what it was. What else? The moment of moments. Seth Rollins cashing in the Money in the Bank after delivering a stunning performance with Randy Orton. That match was a 10 out of 10. But Seth Rollins cashes in the Money in the Bank, and we got a new WWE champion, Seth Rollins. Pinning Roman Reigns. So that was crazy. That was, hey, cut it off. So that was what I'm talking about. Listen, ladder match for the WWE Intercontinental title. R-Truth versus Luke Harper versus Dean Ambrose versus Stardust, Dolph Ziggler, Daniel Bryan, Bad News Barrett for the Intercontinental Championship belt. Okay, I predicted this match right. Daniel Bryan was phenomenal in this match, along with the supporting cast and former Intercontinental Champion Bad News Barrett. It was a lot of new spots that I saw. I was very entertained by it. I'm going to just walk you through the end. If you missed it, you need to go check it out. Ziggler looks to be winning, and this is courtesy of PW Mania. I want to give them their credit. Just reading this for, people who might be driving home right now. Ziggler looks to be winning, but Barrett pulls him down and nails a huge bullhammer. Stardust also takes a bullhammer. Truth climbs up for the title, but Barrett hits another elbow. Bryan sends Barrett down and gets his hand on the title. Barrett pulls Bryan down too. Bryan ends up hitting the knee on Barrett. Fans chant yes as Bryan positions the ladder. Ziggler meets him at the top. Trade shots. Bryan grabs the title, but Ziggler headbutts him. More back and forth for the title. They trade huge headbutts now. Ziggler gets knocked to the mat, and Daniel Bryan wins the championship belt. It was a moment of moments. I had to get something to drink because after that Mania, I couldn't stop yelling. Daniel Bryan deserved this. Everyone knows I'm a huge Daniel Bryan fan. They say they're trying to elevate the Intercontinental Championship belt and the United States Championship belt. So, you know, I want to go in a little bit. That match was a 10 out of 10. Seth Rollins, Randy Orton, whoa. The chemistry was magnetic. They work well together. You can't put it in any better than that. Their styles match. It was a solid match. Very, very solid. They trusted one another, and it gave a match that I would definitely go watch right now. Again, Rollins goes up to the top after also wasting some time. Rollins goes for the big corkscrew, one of his old, finishing maneuvers from Ring of Honor, but has to land on his feet. Back and forth, Rollins ends up going for a curb stomp, but runs up Orton's body as he is countered, getting caught with the RKO out of nowhere. So, RKO out of nowhere. RKO out of nowhere. And that's exactly what we have. You saw Ronda Rousey. Not Ronda Rousey, but Ronda Rousey. And then we go into Sting versus Triple H. If I was to read this whole thing, it'd be 11:30. But I'll walk you through what happened. But I'm going to go to... Man, we got to go to when DX comes out. I want to walk you through DX. Because this is a match. You know I still want Sting Undertaker. I don't know how they're going to do it now. But... here we go. Triple H with a spine buster for another 2 count. You're going to have to hang on with me for a wild ride that you'll never forget. Sting fights out of a hold and unloads on Triple H, backing him into a corner. Sting runs into a boot. Triple H comes off the ropes, but Sting catches him for a Scorpion Deathlock and gets it applied. The DX music hits, and out comes X-Pac, Road Dogg, and Billy Gunn. Remember, when this match started, they announced that there would be no disqualification. Okay, this turned the whole thing around. When DX came out there, I was blown away. That's what I'm telling you right now. They hit the ring, and Sting sends them right back. Sting turns around to a pedigree attempt, but he dumps Triple H to the floor with DX as fans pop. Sting goes to the top and leaps out onto all of them. Okay, fans chant, "This is awesome." Sting brings Triple H back before knocking Billy Gunn again. This time, Sting turns around to a pedigree, and Triple H covers for a 2 count. Okay, now fans chant for Sting to make a comeback. Triple H goes under the ring and brings out his sledgehammer. He comes back, but the NWO music hits. Yes, the NWO. Out comes Scott Hall, Kevin Nash, and Hulk Hogan. You don't even know who he's going to go after. They're going to go after. But they actually start going at it with DX. Okay? The NWO takes out DX at ringside. After a quick brawl, Triple H still stares them down. Sting grabs from behind and nails the Scorpion Death Drop for very close to. Okay, now we're going into the end of the match. Sting applies the Deathlock again. Triple H inches for the sledgehammer, but Hogan takes it. DX gets involved, and they all take each other out at ringside again. Sting still has the Deathlock applied, and fans are chanting for Triple H to tap out. He finally makes it to the bottom rope and breaks the hold. Sting goes for the Deathlock one more time, but Shawn Michaels appears in the ring. HBK nails the sweet chin music on Triple H. I'm on sweet chin music as the fans boo Triple H. Okay, so he lands Sweet Chin Music onto Sting. Okay, Sting manages to kick out at a 2. That means he kicked out of Shawn Michaels' super kick, and Shawn can't believe it. Fans chant, "This is awesome." And it looked like Nash may have been hurt at ringside, but he could just be selling. I think he was just selling it. Gunn hands the sledgehammer to Triple H. DX cheers Triple H as he gets on his feet with the sledgehammer. Hall hands Sting his black bat, and the crowd pops. Sting with the bat shot to the gut of Triple H. Sting goes for a big bat shot, but Triple H puts the sledgehammer up and block it. The bat splits the sledgehammer handle in half, and Triple H is shocked. Sting drops the bat and unloads on Triple H in the corner with strikes. Sting with a stinger splash. He goes for a splash, but Triple H decks him in the face and the head with the sledgehammer. Triple H with the cover for the victory. Can you believe it? Can you believe that? Excellent. Excellent. Phenomenal match. Phenomenal. DX and NWO, they separate them. Both men shake hands. I couldn't believe it. Paige and AJ Lee defeated the Bella Twins. Then we had the Hall of Fame induction. If you missed that, I saw the entire thing. It was absolutely awesome. You got to watch it again. Remember, this is taking place in Levi Stadium. Rikishi, Larry Sabisco, Alundra Blaze, Steve Mellick, the Bushwhackers, Tazumi Fujimi, and Fushinami, Lanny Poffo. I'm sorry for some of the pronunciations. Arnold Schwarzenegger and Kevin Nash. John Cena, Rusev. I didn't like the match that much, but I'm going to just give you the very end. Cena eventually breaks the accolade in the corner. He gets the STF applied again. Lana ends up getting on the apron, distracts the referee. Rusev accidentally knocks her off the apron, and Cena nails the attitude adjustment for the victory. Let me tell you something before we even continue. And I know you already pushed the subscribe button, but listen, the entrances were awesome. Triple H came out to the Terminator music. Sting, they had, some Oriental group play. I'm not familiar with them, but if I will look into it afterwards. Rusev came out to a tank in the Russian national anthem with soldiers. John Cena had American themed entrance. And of course the Divas look good. But, that's the situation. Alright. So, here we go. We're going to go. So, John Cena beat Rusev. And, we don't want to. Yes, here we go. Then it was a unbelievable confrontation with The Rock and Triple H. That was unbelievable. But the thing was Stephanie McMahon's role in all of that. What her role was? Being a bitch and a cunt. And The Rock was going back and forth with Triple H. He got outside of the ring and it was 11-0. Ronda, women's UFC bantamweight champion Rousey, UFC 183. She destroyed the #1 contender Kat Zingano in 14 seconds. Before that, she beat Alexis Davis in 16 seconds. And before that, she beat an opponent named Sarah McMahon in 1 minute and 6 seconds. Beat the shit out of Stephanie McMahon once she got in the ring. All she did was just use an armbar and throw her to the side. She didn't even use energy. It's like she's a toothpick in her hand. So great segment. We might be looking at The Rock versus Triple H next year. Um, I call for Rock Brock. But what we had was a the trophy match. Andre the Giant, Battle Royal. Big Show won by eliminating Damien Mizdow, who turned against the Miz, and everyone really liked that a lot. And Tyson Kidd and Cesaro defeated the Usos to win WWE Tag Team Championships, and that is why they went into this match tonight, which was a fatal four-way. And who won that match? Tyson Kidd, Cesaro, the New Day. Oh yeah, Tyson Kidd and Cesaro. Yes, Tyson Kidd and Cesaro won that match right there. I had to step out for a second on that match. Okay, because that is the pre-show. So Bray Wyatt versus The Undertaker. Crazy. This WrestleMania took everything out of me. Just to even come on here right now was a difficult task indeed. Bray Wyatt, The Undertaker. Undertaker came back and delivered, in my opinion. If someone says that he didn't, I don't know what they were thinking. In the end, they steered each other and get up. Taker tells Wyatt to bring it, and they trade shots as the fans chant, "This is awesome." Now Wyatt nails the headbutt and beats Taker down. Wyatt mocks Taker again and goes for Sister Abigail. Wyatt kisses Taker's forehead, but Taker counters it and hits the tombstone for the victory. Can you believe that? And then the main event. It's a match that blew your mind. Roman Reigns kicked out what I believe 3 F5s. Brock Lesnar kicked out of multiple spears and Superman punches. It was back and forth. It was blood. It was German suplexes. Roman Reigns laughing in the face of adversity for the WWE World Championship. This was the moment we've all been waiting for. And right when Roman Reigns seemed like he was going to be the victor, Seth Rollins, the snake in the grass, the sellout, the future, the new ultimate opportunist, cashed in the Money in the Bank and took it away from his former colleague. Can you believe that? Wow. Seth Rollins, the new WWE champion. I just wish you could come through the camera and tell me how you feel about it. Rollins with the curb stomp on Reigns to win the WWE championship. Unbelievable. Unbelievable. I give WrestleMania a 10 out of 10. I was extraordinarily entertained. I never was bored. And it was a long show. We knew that going in. Everyone did their part. Everyone had their moment. There was some surprises. There was nostalgia. It delivered. It delivered. And I liked last year also. And this year was great. Great too. So what I would like to say is that take the time to subscribe. Fan fun, to help us stay around. Today we basically revealed something that you've never seen before, and that was the subscribers. Enter the arena. I know a lot of people had a lot of speculations about us, but currently you can watch the Google Hangout. Go on www.etaallday.com. Go on the like page, which is on Facebook. Subscribe. Enter the Arena has over 37,000 subscribers. And you know why? because of each and every one of you. Thank you.